Hi people, how are you today? Hope as always that you're doing great. And today we're going to be talking about the Drowned Woods by Lloyd-Jones. There's two covers of this edition, the UK one and the USA one that has like this Celtic kind of looking tree. I have to say that I did love this cover from the moment I saw it, and I think it goes very well with the contents of the book. Lloyd-Jones is it's an author that I discovered like maybe it was 1 year or 2 years ago, and I have to say that I kind of love everything she writes, and I did love the Bone Houses, and this book, it's kind of a prequel to that. It's written, it's set in the same world, but we have obviously different characters, and we are placed in a different location. And yeah, this book is amazing. It's like part heist, part adventure novel, part fantasy novel, and also it's very full of Welsh mythology and lore. And also, the book per se is very good. I mean, I love it. I love the banter between some characters. I love the different characters. It felt like a dungeons role-playing game in which you have the enchantress and the thief and the spy and the different characters, and I did love to see like these different characters thrown together and going into adventures to do something which I'm going to explain now. But also fantastic as this book is as it is, I think it's even more magnific when you get to the end and you see how this book, what happens in this book, ties up with what's going to happen in the Bone Houses. It's like, it's a prequel, it's a standalone book, and also it's kind of an expansion of the world, and it's amazing. And also, I didn't know about it, but I did read an interview or something with the author in which she talked about this place which really existed, that was completely submerged underwater. And yeah, it's part of the Welsh lore and legends, and it was discovered, and it was like, supposedly it was, more like what it looks in here, it was like swept up by the ocean and it disappeared. And the author began thinking about it when she was doing research for the Bone Houses, and she was like Atlantic Welsh or something like that in a post-it, so she annotated that so that she could go back to this story. And when you learn that this is something that really happened, and she's trying to, because the legend says that there was this maiden, and she was supposed to look into this well, and she had to do that in order to protect the city and the castle and everything. And it looks like she failed because she fell in love or something stupid like that, and everyone drowned and the city got underwater. So Lloyd-Jones began thinking about what happened, who was that maiden, what did happen to her, was she responsible for whatever it was that happened, or there was more things at stake that we didn't know about. So she created this book. And as I say, I love this book because I love the book as it is. I love how it ties into the Bone House book. And also I love the different lore that we have about Welsh traditions and, different things. And yeah, we're going to have our main character. She's an amazing character. She's called Mer, and she's a diviner. She has the ability to influence water, and she can do different things with it. I'm not going to say much because she's quite inventive in how she uses it. And also she can manipulate the water inside the body, and that's everything I'm going to say about it. And yeah, I did love her as a character, because sometimes she can be quite ruthless. She can do anything in order to survive, but also she's protecting herself. And she has been treated as a weapon all her life. She has been sharpened. She has been, taught to fight, taught to do things. So it really isn't her fault when she defends herself as the weapon she's meant to be, right? And yeah, this book made me think a lot about it. And yeah, we have this main character who has this ability to manipulate the water. So she lives in a society in which magic users are seen like something that you have to we like you, but not really, and yeah. So she's treating this fine line. And also we're going to have another character called Fanny, I don't know exactly how you pronounce his name, and he's a character that has done some kind of treaty with the fire. So yeah, he's got some powers in exchange for something, and I'm not going to say much more about him. He's like kind of a bodyguard slash mercenary, and he also goes with a corgi. Yeah, I love how we always have animals in Emily Lloyd-Jones books. I do love the goat in the bond houses, and the corgi, it's kind of sweet too. And yeah, we're going to have another character who comes from a guild of thieves, which I love Ifana. For me, she's like, yeah, I need a book about her. I don't know if it's going to be written, but if not, I can always imagine. Because for me, she presented herself to be like quite a hurricane. And yeah, there's other characters. The teacher that taught Mer everything that she knows, the cruel prince that wants to use her. So we have a different array of characters. And yeah, we're going to find this band of brothers, of people, thieves, rogues, whatever you want to call them. And they want to go to this magic well because there is a lot of treasury to be found there, and a way to stop the cruel prince in order, yes, I said, to stop him from doing cruel things. Yeah, I'm being very vague doing this review because this book did surprise me with lots of things that I wasn't expecting. And yeah, I just want to say that it's a band of people who are going to be doing this kind of heist slash adventure slash fantasy thing, because I think that you have to read this book. For me, it was amazing going into it, knowing as very little as possible. I knew about the wall, obviously. I have read the bond houses, but yeah, I didn't want to know anything about it when I get, to open the book, and I think that I did enjoy it a lot. Because Emily Lloyd-Jones has this ability of writing books in a way that, for me, every time that I pick one of her books, it's like her voice is different, her talent is different, her storytelling is different, and she makes me feel like I'm reading a different, amazing author every time. And this is something that I love. And for me, it was like very hasty, this novel, and the characters did things that I wasn't expecting them to do, while being very real to who they are, and there were some twists and things that I wasn't expecting but make a lot of sense when you look backwards, when you know what you know in the moment that you know. But yeah, I mean, for me this book is amazing, and I want to make a review in which I can talk about everything, but I don't want to make a review in which I talk about everything, because you have to jump into it and enjoy every page, because it's amazing and it feels like a movie. The world building is amazing. You're going to enjoy the characters. You're going to enjoy the different relationships about people you consider family versus who is your family. Family you find, family you create. People who sometimes do things that you aren't expecting. And you have main characters who are female, who are strong, who are brave, and who do whatever it takes to, to survive, and also to help others, and to keep on believing, and to keep on fighting, and to keep on moving forward. This is an amazing book in which all the characters grow. It's I mean, it's an amazing book. I don't know what else to say. If I hadn't convinced you by now, I don't know what else to say. Pick it up, enjoy it, flip through its pages, and yeah, you're going to love it. So thank you for watching. Bye.